Today we're taking a look at Warhaven. This is a free-to-play game from Nexon that's on Steam, and you can apply for the early playtest right now if you want to get into it and start playing. But this game is basically For Honor mixed with Chivalry or Mordau, whatever you want to compare it to. But one of the cool things about this game is the combat system, and it feels a lot like what you would see in For Honor, but a very simplistic version of that. So what I'm going to be reviewing here is the playtest and what I've seen so far. I'm not going to be giving it a score or anything because I'm going to wait until this game is fully released before I do that. But anyway, here's my thoughts. I really like the combat. Combat seems fun, but the biggest problem that I'm seeing with it is the hitboxes. They just don't seem big enough. So a lot of times, even if your weapon is long, like if you're playing like this one, for example, she got a long ass weapon, right? Like it seems that way, and she goes like this, but you have to be up in their face. Like literally you have to be this close to each other in order to actually make contact. So if you're like even like this, then you're not gonna make contact. It's fucking weird. So I don't know about the other characters because I haven't played all of them yet. Like I haven't played this guy, the spear one, and I barely played this in the tutorial, the blade guy. But even with the archer, it's difficult to make a shot because like you'll shoot at their chest and it just seems like the arrow just goes through them, you know. So the hitboxes are just definitely terrible. And I'm not sure if this is a latency problem or it could be the hitboxes, but I have a feeling that it's more hitbox than latency because from what I've seen, I haven't had any rubber banding or any like issues looking like, you know, we're lagging or anything. Like it seems like it's stable. I really like the way healing is done in this game because it's I feel like I'm contributing and I'm doing stuff. So it's fun to play the smoke character. I've been playing a lot of that, so I like that one. The thing I really like about this game that makes it unique is like the transforming into these like these gods or whatever they call them, Immortals, and that's really fucking badass. And they have like their own play styles for each one. I don't know how to play any of them, so I transformed into her and I just left click because I don't know what the fuck the abilities do. And that's another thing that kind of like threw me off in the beginning of the game when I first started playing, was like not knowing how to play the characters. Like they gave us a tutorial of how to move forward and how to jump, you know, the typical basic dumb shit no one really wants to know. But it didn't really like show me about characters though. It would have been nice to like have that be like the center of like when you pick a character, it's like, okay, this is how you play it, and it should show like the abilities right away. I didn't know that you press F1 Overwatch style in order to bring this up. I should have used common sense and said, oh, okay, I played Overwatch recently, I should just press F1. But it took me a while to realize that this is how you see your skills and stuff. But you won't know how any of this stuff plays out until you actually do it in combat. So that's another thing. Overall, I thought this was a really cool game. Like I like the concept, a lot of it, and it feels like a war zone when everybody's getting together and fighting at the same time, and it looks crazy. Like it's almost like a mix of the Chivalry or Mordau with For Honor, and that's the feeling I get out of it. It's a very simplistic version of For Honor because it's not as complicated with the whole like targeting system and all that shit, but it still adds that kind of level of feeling like you could master the game, and that's what I like about it. That's my initial thoughts. I'm not gonna give this game like a score or anything yet because I want to see what this is gonna be like when it launches, and then I'm gonna play it a little bit more to like see what the other characters are like before like I really judge this game completely. But yeah, I like it so far though. I definitely recommend it, and it's gonna be free to play. Right now you can apply for like the playtest or whatever on Steam, so if you press apply, you probably would just be sent right in like I did, so you could play it, you know, until they officially release. And yeah, that's it.